up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya Nicole, and I'm getting ready to show you guys how to create this natural beat look. It is so easy, and it's something that I typically do like a lot on the weekends. If I'm in a rush or I've got somewhere to be early, I throw this face on, natural beat, and your girl is good to go. But you guys definitely stay tuned so you can see all the tips and the tricks that I have incorporated to make this look, make it look like I took forever, even though I did not. And also, all of you guys, please sound off down below in the comment section. Tell me what is your favorite natural look, what products do you use, what techniques do you use. I would love to hear all of them. But before all of y'all watch this video, you already know, subscribe to my channel. And of course, all of you guys, if you like this video, thumbs me up so I know you guys like these types of videos, and I will of course continue to bring them to all of you. But y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show you exactly how to create this look right here. Now that I have my foundation on, I am now going to get started with the concealer. And today I am taking the Huda Beauty Concealer. I don't think you guys have seen this on my channel, and as you can see, I've been using it because it's dirty. But this is in the color Caramel Corn. And I really like this concealer. It's not like bright, like the color that I have today is not like bright. Now my Tarte Shape Tape is a little bit brighter than this one, but the one reason that I really like this concealer is like the color. It's like maybe 2 shades lighter than my normal foundation, but if I'm in a hurry and I still want to look snatched, this concealer will do that for you. So it does have an applicator, as you can see. I'm used to like the little spoolie things that, you know, but I'm gonna just take this and I dot it, and then I do the same thing and then down the nose. Now I will say this applicator is definitely different from what I'm using, but it's nothing, you know, bad to say about it. And you'll notice I don't do a lot of concealer, and that is on purpose because we don't have all day to do our makeup, right? But we still want our makeup to look snatched. So once I have my concealer on, I'm going to take my Morphe sponge. Love this Morphe sponge. And I'm just going to blend out this concealer. Now what you do, don't like just like, of course, swipe it, but you almost spread it yourself to where you want it. See how it works? And then just keep it controlled, because realistically, if you're in a hurry, you just want your eyes to look like you've been up for 10+ hours and you took forever on your makeup. You feel me? Concealed and healed and ready to go. We are now going to set our concealer, and I am actually using something that I actually used to use from the beginning when I was doing powder. My Laura Mercier. I love this powder. This is actually not like the newest one. It's like throwback is what I call it. I know they have more shades and stuff, but this is, of course, the color is translucent, so there's no like quote unquote color to it. It is just the translucent powder. Now I do not take a lot of this. I'll just take my Morphe sponge again, and instead of using the straight side that I usually use, I'll use the pointed side because I'm not wanting a lot. I'm just wanting it in the area, the small little area that I put the concealer in. But I am gonna bake. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna bake. Yes, I'm gonna bake, but not honestly for long at all. And the cool thing about baking is you can be doing other things on your face, and see, you can just tell, like, boom, where is it? Boom. So as you can see, it is a very like light bake. It is not something to where I took it and I have powder like falling down my face. Super light, but I'm just gonna let it bake for just a little bit. I did not forget about this nose though, and I like to do just a small smidget. But I don't bake it, I just like set it. So I'm taking my Morphe E49, and you can actually use this to like set powder under your eye. I just like to use my sponge because it's a little damp, and I just feel like it gets the powder. But instead of wiping it, I'm just like tapping this into the skin, which is essentially taking off any of the excess powder, but I'm not wiping it away. So I'm just gonna be. All right, and we're using my Morphe M530. And this is an awesome little brush, especially for contouring, bronzing, and I got mine at Ulta, so you guys can of course go to Ulta as well. But what I like to do, let me push this hair back so we can get the full bronze effect. You feel me? All right, so just take this, and I'm just going to start, and I do circles like this. Now, look at this and look at this. Like, I barely have done anything, but it's like, your girl is chiseled already. But I'm just gonna take it and I do small circles. Now, before I continue, let me show you a trick. Don't go so low with your bronzer. If you go low, it makes your face look like longer. You want your face to look uplifted. So what I do is I go right at my cheek. So like from here is where I want my bronzer. And literally looking like right at the camera, you can tell like this side looks like I'm doing this, but I'm not. And this side, it's not bad on this side, but it just doesn't have like a shape or like a form to it. Like you can tell the difference in this and this. So of course we're gonna take it and do it. I'm sorry, my nose is itching. What does that mean? Does that mean someone's talking about you or thinking about you? I forgot, but anyways. All right, so we're going to bronze up this side. And if you don't know if you're going too low or too high, do this. And then you're gonna see, or actually, you know what, take that back, don't do that. Because a lot of people do this and go in. A lot of times I can make it actually go too low. What I like to do is look at like your earlobe right here, and instead of going here, you're gonna go like here. And see, that's gonna bring it where it needs to go. Just a quick tip, quick trick, you know, I got y'all. And once I bronze up this side, we of course are gonna bronze up this forehead. It just makes everything come together, honestly. And when I bronze up my forehead, I just take it and then just sort of like sweep it so that it goes in with this side and it's not like a break or anything. So just when you're doing your forehead, connect it to where you did or what you did. But when I do the nose, instead of going in like this, I just take the side and go like this. And then tap it off. And then very light strokes. Now, some people, when they're doing their nose contour, and I call this my contour, like I don't do like a huge like shaping of the nose because it's just a preference. But no shade if you do. Makeup is, or gives you the opportunity to be as creative as you want and make your face look exactly how you want and what makes you happy. Remember that. But like you can tell a difference. Like if you're looking here, yes, it almost looks like my nose is like, but it's not. But if you can just tell a huge difference. So I'm gonna, of course, take it a little bit on this side, and I'm gonna show you how I blend it. So I'm not gonna leave my nose like this because I just don't want it to be like a definition of line. Okay, girl, you got bronzer. I don't like that look. So we're just gonna take it, and I do that a lot. I'm sorry. Now you can see the difference. But what you do is you go back with this brush that we did our powder with, and you're gonna go over it. And the reason you're gonna go over it is because you don't want it to look harsh. You want it to look like a natural shadow on your nose. See? And I'm gonna show you something else that you're about to do with this bronzer that you will thank me for later. I have been using my Juvia's Place like loose highlighter on a lot of my videos, and I've also used my MAC highlighter. But what I have not showed you guys is this Maybelline Master Chrome. Okay, so I think it retails for like $7 or $8. You can get it at Ulta, any of the drugstores, Walmart, wherever you go, right? Now, I did not think that this was going to compare to like highlighters that I spend like $15, $20+ on, but it does. So let me just show y'all a quick little preview. And Morphe M143 is the fan brush that I'm gonna be using. Now, a lot of people have stopped using fan brushes and have started to use brushes like this, which I still use this to do for highlight as well. But this fan brush though, I don't even have to say much. You just stay tuned and watch, okay? So I take it, and what you do, don't like do all of that. You don't need that much. Just like do. And then I just shake off the excess. And then watch the magic happen. I mean, I just barely, can y'all see that? Like I just barely, we're gonna do it again. And look at this highlight. Like it does, no highlight? High highlight. And y'all are probably thinking, girl, this is not a 30-minute makeup routine. It is. The only reason it's taking long is just because I'm telling y'all the tips so that when y'all start, y'all can dab and do. All right, and like I said, for this brush, I actually use this more so to highlight my nose. So we're just gonna take it, and I actually don't highlight the tip with this one. I just use this brush, barely just tap it in, just like this. And we are going to barely put it right here in the center. And I don't know if you guys have ever done highlight here. It changes, like look, it just changes the whole look. And I just do it, don't do it all the way down your nose. You're gonna do it right here in the center and then come all the way to like right here and stop. Like just here and stop. Because that's where light mostly hits your face. As you can notice, it hits like right here. If you go all the way down, that's just too much. Or that's too much. I actually take the fan brush to do the tip. And the reason is because like the tip of this brush has like really good like thin, like just micro brush to it, if you will. But I just take it, dip it, and do the tip. And I'll turn this way so you guys can see. I do the tip. And bam. I like to get like right here too, because I feel like sometimes if you lift your head, you don't want it to be like highlight here and then just like matte here. So I always like to make sure I get right there as well. And you can see this, I'm not kidding y'all. If you want a good highlight that's going to give you life at a good price too, this you'll have. Blush. Now the blush that I'm going to be using today, oh, did I really just do that? Go. So, quick note, like when I do makeup in the mornings and the whatever, I always have an old t-shirt and I'm just like, I never use like a towel. I just use wherever I am and I just brush this. All right, so now we're gonna get started with this NARS, and this is in the color Taj Mahal. It's like an orange like color. And if you're not like a blush fan, you can actually skip this step. I just like doing blush because I like having some color on my cheeks, and especially if I'm in a hurry, or not necessarily, let me not say a hurry, but if I'm going somewhere and I might be out, like I just feel like a little bit of color goes a long way. So I'm just gonna take this and literally where the highlight is here, bronzer here, I'm going right between them. They're getting married, girl, they're getting married. And this, which you'll notice, it just blends, look at that. You can notice a huge difference on this side and this side. It's like this side is a little bit more bronze and this side is needing some love. So we're gonna get I use blush on my whole face. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I use brush, and then I also do it along my neck. So now I'm gonna show you guys a quick little trick. And I actually started doing this because I really was in a hurry and I couldn't find the color that I was looking for. So I grabbed my bronzer. And I'm gonna take my Sigma E40 brush. This is the Sigma E40. And I'm just going to dip it and do a quick little swirl. Tap out the excess, tap off the, what am I saying? Tap off the excess, and then you're going to put this in your crease. And the reason I'm using a big fluffy brush rather than like a precision, more dense eyeshadow brush is because I just don't want this to look like almost like put together, if you will. I want it to sort of look like, oh, she did her makeup and her eyes look good too. But also I want this all over my lid. But like when you do all over, don't like, you know, don't do that. Just do your crease first, back and forth motions, and make sure it always meets where your brows are. Like if you stop here, it just, I don't know, it's just something that I prefer. You don't have to do that, but I just like the look of it and I just feel like it looks complete and finished. So always make sure you drag it to like where your brow stops and it just makes it look complete. Then I'm just going to take whatever is left and dabble it on this lid. And you can notice a huge difference in this eye and this eye. And if me like looking forward at the camera, you can also notice like a huge difference. This is the MAC 221. And you'll notice like the ends of like the bristles, I'm gonna get it closer so you guys can see it. But the ends are a little bit more dense and like fluffy as well. This is a great brush for like if you're trying to cut the crease with like a specific color. This is a great brush, but it's also great for doing your lower lash line. So I'm going back into the bronze. I'm telling y'all you can do anything with bronzer. And I'm just gonna go under the lash line and smoke it out just a little bit. Because I'm not gonna be doing like eyeliner, but I am gonna use liner, but just not on the lower lash line. All right, so now we are going to use our MAC. This is the eye pencil in the color Engraved. It is very tiny because I use it, not all the time, but I've been using it for a long time. But what I'm gonna do is take this, and I'm gonna actually smudge out my top lash line. So in order to do this, what you do, just take it, and you do not have to be neat with it because you're gonna smudge it. So go over, and don't go all the way to the end, just go like from like midway all the way into the end. Just like that. And you can just notice like a difference in like this eye and this eye. So then, same thing on this side. And this is such a good pencil because it's easy to like move along your eye. Like some stuff you feel like, oh my gosh, like is it ever going to move? just like that. And like I said, let it be messy. It does not have to be perfect because we're about to smudge it. So now I'm gonna take, where is she? Where is he? Again, my naked brush that I've gotten, I've had this for years. And of course the more dense, there we go. And I'm just going to smudge it out. And the way you smudge it is literally just be super. So when I say it's okay if it looks messy, it's because you're gonna smudge it. But what you don't wanna be messy is how you're doing this. So you just want, keep it where it is, but you're just going to smudge it with the brush. Just like this. All this highlight with this smudge. Like, see how this one is just like, and this one's like, you want it to look like this. And then what I also like to do is just take whatever is left and bring it a little forward, just so that there's no like separation of like where it starts and where it begins. Just gonna bring it forward just a little bit. So now the inner corner highlight time. And I cannot go a day without inner corner highlight. Whether I'm doing a routine like this or if I'm doing a longer, more dramatic look, I'm gonna have an inner corner highlight, let me just tell you. But I'm gonna take my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, and this is in the color Amaze. And I'm gonna take my Sigma Smudge E21 brush and dip it like so. Flick off the extra. Flick it again. And this is gonna go right here. And the thing that I love about this brush is it fits right where you need it, which is right here in this inner corner. And this is more like a darker pop, but I'm gonna show you the finish. Look at that. Like this one just has like a look, and this, I mean, this one has a look too. Don't get it wrong, okay? This one has a look, but this one just like sort of sticks out and makes your eyes pop. If you thought I was done, no. The end all be all is this ColourPop. Is in Super Shock Shadow, but it is in the color Lady Bird. And let me just tell you guys, this color is so dope. And you really couldn't see it because of my lights, but I'm gonna show it to you. Let me just show you how it works. So I'm just gonna dip this in again, but the reason I did this one first, because it's of course darker, but I'm just gonna put this one right, almost like in the center. Oh, yes, yes, and yes. Look at that. Let me get closer so y'all can get a closer view. So like this one has 2 and this one just has 1, and it just makes my eyes pop. I just love it. And that was with one barely swipe. And again on this side. Now you will notice it, I mean, like I said, it does have like some glitter flakes, but if they get like down here, you can just lashes, mascara, and we're done. So, I don't like getting my hair wet. If you know me, you know I do not get my hair wet, regardless. I'm just gonna spray. Oh, and of course I'm using my Morphe setting spray. My favorite, and yes, when you spray your face, do not do any like smiling motions, and that's why I'm barely talking. If you smile, it's going to crease. So like if you spray your face and you start smiling. All right, so I am back. Lashes, mascara, we are all good to go. And the last thing we're gonna do is of course the lips. Now, I have used this for about, I would say 2 years now, and this is my MAC lip pencil, and it is in the color Cork, the best color ever. The reason I say that is because I love like browns and like nudes and neutrals, and this liner, I wish it came in a lip. Mac, please come in a lipstick. But anyways, shameless plug. But that would be amazing if it came in a lipstick as well. But for the liner, it goes so good with like a nude lip. But I'm gonna show you how I use it with this look. So of course I'm gonna line these lips. Like, this could be my lipstick every day of my life, no lie. And then I'm gonna go in with, of course, my MAC Naturally Transformed. And yes, it is time to get a new one. But I'm gonna go ahead and just dab this right in the center. And it does look super chalky, don't worry. I'm gonna show you. If I can make a lip like this every day, this lip every single day. Let me add some more. There we go. Because I like it to be a little bit like more nude right here in the center, and then almost like an ombre effect. That's just my preference. You don't have to do it that way. Like, you can honestly do it this way. Blend, 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 and it'll sort of look like one seamless color, but I just like sort of like an ombre effect. Now the trick of the trade. If you have not gotten this Rihanna gloss, you are missing out. This is, of course, the Color Gloss Bomb. So this is like the first one that she came out with. I use this every single day. If I do like a nude lip, a matte lip, I put this like in the center, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make your lips pop. So I just take this, and the good thing about this gloss is it goes with all colors. Like, it's not a color that it does not go with, but this color combination, and I just take it and put it in the center like this, and then just dab. And it makes the perfect like finish. All right, and that completes the look, y'all. Like, I love this look. Like, I could probably wear this on the weekend with just like a different lip. The reason I say different lip, because I would probably do something at night. So with this look, you can do like a red lip, you can do a dark lip. You can literally come home. If you have somewhere to be at night and you do not have time to get ready, literally take like I don't actually have one right here, but if you have like a dark brown, I wouldn't say black because it's a little bit harder to smudge out the bottom lash line with the black if it's like your first time doing it. But if you have like a dark brown or like a burgundy or anything like that, take a brush like this or this. So either one of these brushes here. And just smudge it, just smoke it out. Really, really good. And then pop on a lip, put you some hoops, and you're good to go. But honestly, guys, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please sound off down below all of your products that you like to use on a quick go-to natural makeup look. But y'all stay tuned for more videos to come. Hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.